Hello mindenkinek, takizoli vagyok, és üdvözlök titeket Immortals Fenyx Rising folytatásánál. Ma azt fogjuk csinálni, hogy From pain comes beauty. The value of eternal spring was nested in the most beautiful part of the Golden Isle, where its gorgeous scenery hid the ugliest of secrets. Na akkor mai részben szépen elmegyünk ahhoz a fához, ahol van ott egy fa. Investigate the apple tree, ott látom. Na akkor oda megyünk és megnézzük, hogy mi van ott. Szólítsuk fel az isteneket. Ez mi? Big liar. Nézzük már meg mi ez. Most már, ez most nem is érdekel, az első részben találtunk egyet, de nem néztük meg.
Muse, tell me the deeds of golden Aphrodite, who subdues mortal men and birds in air, and the creatures on land and sea. Grant me a song, stir up my sweetest passions.
Hey, watch it, buddy. That's my daughter-in-law you're talking about.
Okay.
And be sure to tell all your fellow creatures that I am here to serve them. Fresh apples available. And if I could move, I'd deliver. Same day guarantee.
Okay.
You wouldn't happen to be Aphrodite?
Why, yes, I am. Pleasure to humbly make your acquaintance.
Aphrodité.
Phoenix. Sorry, I'm just such a fan. You're responsible for some of the most epic love stories of all time. I have to admit, I wasn't expecting a tree, but even in your, arboreal state, you're beautiful.
Oh, that's sweet of you to say, but the only mirror I gaze into these days reflects the happy smiles of the creatures I help. If only I could travel to those most in need. But alas, my roots keep me anchored here.
So that's why Typhon did this to you. So you can't use your beauty to move ships or inspire bravery in battle against him.
Me? Start a war? I don't know where you get such outlandish ideas. True beauty is found in acts of service. True love is the giving of yourself to others. The name Aphrodite should have stood for those things all along.
She did not just say that.
I am reformed now. My old essence locked away in a vault, wedged under my largest root, which is for the best.
Maybe I could get that essence back for you. I'm going to need allies to go up against Typhon.
We have the hungry to think about.
You said you need to free yourself from your roots. To feed the hungry, of course. Well, my roots were as a pretty bad farmer, so I know how to hurt plants. Salt. It shrivels them up.
Oh, would that work? But of course my roots are not ordinary. They're primal, powerful.
So we'll need, mythical salt water? Oh! This is in the prophecy! A pearl in rough seas! You were a pearl born from rough seas! The salty sea foam from your birth!
Yes, what an inspired proposal. But I couldn't possibly trouble a stranger to recreate the conditions of my birth.
What if a stranger asked to be troubled?
If a stranger asked to be troubled, then I suppose I wouldn't really be troubling them at all. Here's how to conjure sea foam from my birthplace.
I already know all about this. Mom loved this story. Grandpappy Uranus threw a pearl into the sea. The sea churned into foam, and Aphrodite rose up out of it.
A pearl? Grandpappy? I'm not sure that's how it...
That's definitely the story.
Okay. I'm sure that's how it went down.
Got it. Knock a pearl into the ocean really hard. That sounds simple enough.
Oh, thank you, Phoenix. I'll be serving fresh apples to the less fortunate across the Golden Isle in no time.
Suddenly, the majestic form of a wild creature caught Phoenix's eye. If Phoenix wanted to tame the beautiful beast, the mortal would have to befriend it first.
Why are you whispering?
Because I don't want to scare it away.
What are you on? Because can I have some? Well, this is weirder than the time Demeter turned that kid into a lizard. Aphrodite, sweet and charitable? No more mischief?
Isn't that what you were aiming for when you married her off to Hephaestus against her will?
Hey now, it wasn't. I mean, she knew I was doing it for her own good.
Azt akkor el kell győztem. Hát jó. Menj egyszer rondaság.
Grandpappy Uranus locked all
Yeah.
the Cyclopes away with the other Titans, huh?
Yes, he was afraid they'd overthrow him. There was a prophecy.
Ford, Grandpappy made the right call. Those things are an eyesore. Get it?
The birth of Aphrodite is a gruesome tale.
Nothing gruesome about it. Grandpappy Uranus and my deadbeat dad Kronos had a battle so great it severed heaven from earth.
That's not all that was severed. During his surprise attack, Kronos descended on Uranus.
When earth was severed from heaven, there was a great earthquake that knocked a pearl loose from its oyster.
Hang on, there was no...
Ah, the pearl flew from its oyster on land, and Uranus caught it and flung it out to sea with such a force that it caused the frothy foam to bubble.
És akkor tényleg ennyi lesz az egész. Csak egy Kykropszal kell megküzdeni, és ezt begurítani a vízbe. És akkor gondolom itt már elengedhetem. A francba is. A hápiák. Headshot. Te is kaphatsz. Van még? Nincs. Egy. Kettő. Oh. Három. Plotty. Ne fossál már.
From the sea foam, Aphrodite rose, full grown, beautiful as that same pearl.
I can't take this anymore. Zeus, Gaia lied to you about how Aphrodite was born.
Oh, yeah? Then tell me how it really happened.
And Kronos, they fought.
You can't be serious.
Fell into the sea.
That's...
Because Kronos cut off.
You're sick, Prometheus! Do not talk to me!
With the sea foam secure, Phoenix resolved to return to Aphrodite with the key to her freedom and the vault.
Nincs gyorsabb módja ahhoz, hogy oda jussak. De... Ez itt egy fast travel. A Big Liar is fast travel pont. És ez közel van. Na menjünk akkor. Hát jó. Na, Aphrodité.
You've
Meghoztam.
returned, you sweet creature. Do you have the sea foam?
Right here.
Oh, aren't you good? Please, take my blessing for all your hard work.
Aphrodité's embrace. Oké, és ez
Now
mit tud?
quick, pour the foam on my roots. The sooner I can move, the sooner I can expand my apple care.
Did it work?
Coming out of the foam, I was so
Okay.
fabulous. No, there's too many cuddly creatures that need my help. It keeps me awake at night. Just seeing their little beaks and bright eyes. And those noses. Those quivering wet noses.
Mi? Achilles. Várj előttem. Hahaha. Vége van Achilles. I have the high ground. Nem elég. Na, fent van. Harc közben rájöttem valamire. Meg kell változtatnom a dodge-ot.
What just happened?
Typhon must not like you, though I couldn't possibly imagine why. Whenever anyone defies him, he sends one of his raids. And that raid delegates responsibility, as raids tend to do, to shades.
So the warrior that just appeared wasn't really Achilles?
Goodness, no! The true Achilles is far more dashing.
Oh, you're telling me.
He's hiding in a lair nearby. Until he's defeated, his shades will reappear on this part of the island.
Is there ever any good news?
Well, the sea foam worked and I'm able to move my roots. One of them was actually blocking Achilles' lair. I can't help but the other three raids, though, Heracles, Atalanta, and Odysseus. Oh, you know what they say. Bad things come in fours.
No one says that.
No one says that.
Tough crowd.
What about the root blocking your essence? It's just that some people I care about have been turned into stone. So I'm quite keen to...
Nope. Nope. For some reason, that root is still firmly in place. Thank you for your concern. But what matters is I can start delivering apples. All the animals will be fed in no time. Let's get to it. Thank you kindly for all your help. Many happy returns.
But That was strange.
I can't keep standing idly by.
Okay.
Sorry, I mean busily preparing anymore. You have to bring Aphrodite back to her beautiful, snarky self before I go crazy.
By the gods, where did you come from?
Behind you? Does it matter? Don't worry about me. Focus on finding another way to shrivel that root.
So what? Saltier, more mythical water? Actually, wait. What about Aphrodite's tears? Didn't she cry at the death of Adonis? They'd be salty and powerful.
You really know your stories, kid. Her tears just might work. If you put them directly on the root, blocking off her essence. Now, where did Typhon hide them? You should search the vaults of Tartarus nearby. There are 3 crystallized tears.
Akkor tartalozunk.
All right. We have a plan then.
Please hurry. Until Aphrodite is back to herself, who will I talk to about whatever this is that you're wearing?
What's wrong with what I'm wearing? And he's gone.
Jó. Ott van egy tartaroz. Arra van. Hát akkor menjünk a tartarozba.
Adonia. Ah! The smelliest of festivals. Totally appropriate for Adonis. He didn't belong with Aphrodite. She was better than him.
Adonia was a celebration of women's self-expression. They would dance on the rooftops, bringing scented plants like fennel and cabbage to their parties. In the spirit of Adonia, isn't it Aphrodite's choice who she loves?
Not when it's rotten. Like that smell.
And yet, the women of these villages let it waft from the rooftops, year after year. Maybe the freedom to make the choice is what matters.
Akkor 3 ilyen növényt kell keresnem? Rooftops. Megvannak. Dude. Na. Első, akkor nem lesz semmilyen challenge a tartalozban, mert jó, tudom, hogy ez most idegesítő lehet egyeseknek, hogy folyton a Zeldát hozom föl, de a legendő Zeldával az volt, hogy ha ilyen kihívás volt a dungeonek előtt, akkor mindig volt ilyen reward, hogy maga az volt a feladat, hogy megtaláld a helyet. És utolsó sokkor kinyílik a kapu, gondolom. Mehetünk is. Ó, hiányzik egy isteni erő. De melyik? Tökéletes. Akkor következő.
Phoenix carefully approached the vault guarded by boars. Boars not unlike the one that mauled Adonis to death.
You sure Adonis wasn't bored to death listening to one of your stories?
Megcsináltam? Jól van. Meg tudom ezt csinálni? Megszerint meg. Ez mi? Ah. Ez már hogy sikerült. Hát tudok oda menni? Nem. Jó. Na végre!
Two hours later.
És azt aktiválod. Jó.
$2,000 years later.
Here, Phoenix found the tear that marked the tragic final moments of Adonis. The love Aphrodite felt for him would never die.
All right. She was sad. I get.
Oké, na nézzük akkor most, hogy a staminánkat tudjuk-e erősíteni, mert kaptunk egy Zeus villámot. Igen. Hogy néz ki az átvezető? Tökéletes. Na akkor... Sikerült az egyik könnyét megszerzünk. Az még kíváncsi vagyok, hogy ez... Csend. Arra kíváncsi vagyok, hogy ez hogy néz ki. Mert tudom változtatni a haj színét. Kékre. Tökéletes. És akkor ez hogy néz ki? Oké, ez tetszett. Na, akkor... ott van egy harpia. Quest zone. Azt kellett legyőzzem? Itt van len. Még egy Ambróza is van.
Typhon had cruelly left the tears Aphrodite cried for her lost love in the very place Adonis was locked away from her.
That poor go-go boy. Boo-hoo, please. I was just down in the underworld with Hades for nearly a month. And let me tell you, it's slayed.
So that's where you were during the Typhon attack.
I had to sample the new Lethian wine vintage. You know how it is. I kept forgetting to leave.
Ide le. És aztán... ide le. Aztán ide le. Ezt aktiválom. Baszki. Oh. Értem már. Oké. Megvan. És az utolsó ott van a túloldalt. Megvan. Pont így kell. Jó. Oké. Oké, akkor ez egy ilyen tárol az utat. Oh. Értem. Én ugye, nézhető néha felfele is. Oké. Ezek. Aztán... Mi? Ez a kettő. Ezek. És az a kettő ott. Hogy mi? Tehát az a kettő arany. Mit csináltam máshogy? Gyerünk. Ja. Ez majdnem nem volt jó. Most ezt meg kell jelzem így? Oké. A sok tűztől picit nehéz koncentrálni. Aztán utána egy kihagy és jobbra. Egy kihagy és jobbra. Aztán onnan egyet kihagy, kettő le, egyet kihagy, kettő jobbra. Egyet kihagy, kettőt le. Jaj! Egyet kihagy! Oh. Ez itt egy titkos csesz. Közép. Ez olyan volt. Közép. Jó. Nem mindegy, hogy mit nyomok. Én csinálom, hogy jobbra fel, és úgy át, de akkor nem jó az neki. Na nézzük, mi van benne. Stormy Helm of the Vulture, na nézzük. Ez mit ad? Plusz 20% damage mid-air. Jó lesz. És lehet, hogy ez a nem tudom megcsinálni nem tudom kiírni a ládát, lehet, hogy az a bónusz ládára vonatkozott?
No tear weighs so heavily as a tear of love. And so no tear had ever been as heavy as this. The tear from the broken heart of the goddess of love.
Bah! Like Aphrodite is the first person to ever go through a breakup.
Zeus, it wasn't a breakup. He died.
True.
Na volt elég a magas az ugrásom. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Egy. Kettő. Oké, ezeket már tudom hozni. Hát jó. Eltem a célzást. Ide kellett tennem? Vagy... ide. Jó, következő. Francba! Egy dobozzal már nem működik ez, itt gondolom. De valami lesz itt. De akár működhet. Működik.
Deep
Aphrodité
within
könyv.
the vault, Phoenix found one of the tears Aphrodite shed over Adonis.
I really don't think Adonis was worth all this crying. He was just a pretty face.
Nem. Né. A francba. Nézzük, hogy most működni fog-e. Aha, oké. Racgomb. Azt nem értem, mit akar. Oké, egyik. Ezt én ide teszem. Ezt így átdobom. Vagyis hát remélem, hogy ez a megoldás. Egy. Kettő. Be is vagyunk. Komolyan mondom, a glide-olás néha annyi a fizikásod a játékban. Én köszönöm szépen, hogy velem voltatok, remélem tetszett nektek ez a rész. Hogyha tetszett a videó, ne felejtsétek el lájkolni, illetve hogy már odalent vagytok, nyomjátok be azt a kis piros subscribe gombot. Én takizoli voltam velük és találkozunk a következő videóban. Auf Wiedersehen, látásra!